What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You are watching the Marvel edition of the Ragin Nation show. This is just a web series where we talk about all things that matter to me in the world of Marvel films. This is update number 21, and what we're going to talk about first is Guardians of the Galaxy. And I've been following James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, on Facebook, and I came across this little post that he made, and it was regarding Guardians of the Galaxy being presented in IMAX 3D. Now, it turns out that he has been really spending a lot of time supervising the post-conversion process. As you guys may or may not already know, Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a 3D post-conversion treatment. That means they film the movie in 2D, but then they render it to be presented in 3D afterwards. This is what they call a 3D post-conversion. So James Gunn has been supervising the post-conversion process, and it's been taking a lot of time, but what he's been doing is that he's making sure that the 3D post-conversion looks good for every single shot, frame by frame. Now that is a good thing when the director is so involved with the process, because it really shows that he wants to bring the audience into the movie with not just his film, but also the 3D. So what does that mean? That means watch it in 3D. He said that it's going to be the best 3D post-conversion out there. Now, I've seen some really good 3D post-conversions, like some really good ones. And if he's saying that this is going to be even better than those, then I'm down for it. Now, he also said that the movie is receiving a IMAX DMR treatment. And what that is a digital master DMR, digital media remastering. So what that is they're remastering the film to be presented in IMAX, and not just IMAX, but IMAX 3D. Now, what are they going to do different with regards to the IMAX presentation? Well, it looks like there are certain scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy which will expand for the IMAX aspect ratio, the large IMAX aspect ratio. Some scenes in the movie will expand. Now, this is the first time they've ever done anything like that for a DMR IMAX presentation. Typically, when they have the scene expand for the IMAX presentation, it is because they actually shot it in true IMAX cameras. They didn't shoot it with IMAX cameras. They shot it with the regular digital cameras. But what they're going to do instead is they're going to actually expand the scene somehow. And that's going to be very, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that IMAX 3D is the way to watch Guardians of the Galaxy as it was intended by the director, James Gunn himself. Now, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, they have put out a brand new TV spot. It is an extended TV spot, which is 1 minute long, and it gives you more, I guess, another look at the characters, the individual 5 characters who they are calling the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm going to leave you a link to the description box below. I'm going to leave you the link to the YouTube channel in the description box below. Moving on, let's talk about AntMan. Now, AntMan is just like a whole fiasco right now with Edgar Wright leaving. You guys already know I'm disappointed. I'm not going to talk more about that. But let's talk about who's going to be really directing AntMan. And it looks like they have a director, and that director is Peyton Reed. He has directed Yes Man. He directed Yes Man. He also directed The Breakup and a bunch of TV series. Now, one thing you got to know about this director, Peyton Reed, is that he's a director of comedies. He's directed a lot of comedies, and a lot of the other candidates, rather, for being the Ant-Man director have also directed comedies. It looks like this is the direction that that Marvel Studios wants to go for Ant-Man. And this is very, very interesting. Now, they have Adam McKay, the director of a lot of Will Ferrell movies, who is writing Ant-Man. Now, he's not the original writer. Edgar Wright, of course, is the original writer with Joe Cornish. But Adam McKay has been hired to rework the film script, because, you know, Edgar Wright's script got thrown out, which is really, really crappy. All right, so now they got to rework the script. So the new vision will be directed from by Peyton Reed and Adam McKay, the director of a lot of Will Ferrell films, will be rewriting the script. All right, so I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, no, I'm not a little bit disappointed. I'm very disappointed at Edgar Wright's departure. That really sucks. I'm disappointed in Marvel Studios for making the decision to rework his script. That really sucks. And that really sucks as a creative individual to have your work, your piece of creativity, be changed by somebody who has no idea. All right? Now, Edgar Wright has received a lot of support, but what's very fascinating is that Edgar Wright actually showed his buddy Simon Pegg the original script for Ant-Man, and he said that it was daring, it was fun, and it was very funny. And unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing the script. I would love to get my hands on that script just because I want to see Edgar Wright's original vision, at least read the script to see what he was going to do with Ant-Man. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that. Here is the official synopsis for Ant-Man, and that is: armed with the astonishing ability to shrink in scale but increase in strength, conman Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, must embrace his inner hero and help his mentor, Dr. Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas, protect the secret behind his spectacular Ant-Man suit from a new generation of towering threats. Against seemingly insurmountable obstacles, Pym and Lang must plan and pull off a heist that will save the world. Pretty awesome, okay? That sounds pretty cool, alright? But keep in mind that Ant-Man is going to be a part of the Avengers in the Avengers Phase 3. So it's going to be funny, or rather interesting to see how they bring Ant-Man into the world of the Avengers. Alright? Moving on, let's talk about another character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that will be coming soon. That will be coming soon to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is Doctor Strange. Now, they've already got the director for Doctor Strange, and that's Scott Derrickson. Now it's time to look for Doctor Strange himself. And the two frontrunners for Doctor Strange are two very talented actors, two actors that I'm totally down for playing Doctor Strange, and that is Tom Hardy and Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch is known for his portrayal of Khan in Star Trek Into Darkness, and Tom Hardy is obviously known for his awesome portrayal of Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. And currently Marvel has two placeholder dates for an untitled Marvel film. Could it be Doctor Strange? The two dates are May 5th of 2017 and also July 8th of 2016. Alright? Now, who is going to play Doctor Strange? Would that be Tom Hardy or Benedict Cumberbatch? I feel that both have their qualities. They're both very talented actors. They're great actors. They've shown a lot of versatility in the roles that they've played. And I like both of them as actors. I can see Benedict Cumberbatch playing a good Doctor Strange, like he'll be playing his version of Doctor Strange. I could also see Tom Hardy playing his own version of Doctor Strange. But in no way do I believe that they'll be playing the same character. Both actors are going to be playing their own, putting on their own flavor to the character. So it really depends on which style of Doctor Strange do you want to see? Do you want to see the Tom Hardy style, or do you want to see the Benedict Cumberbatch style? All right. Oh man, that's a really tough question for me. You know what? I think I would go with Benedict Cumberbatch. I think I'd like to see Benedict Cumberbatch added into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's not just his voice, but it's his acting and the seriousness in his ability to act. And while I think I always have loved Tom Hardy as an actor, I think that it would be very neat to see Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. So there you have it. Why don't you guys let me know in the comments section below, who would you like to see play Doctor Strange? Tom Hardy or Benedict Cumberbatch? As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter @Ragin Nation. Stay tuned for update number 22 of the Marvel edition of The Ragin Nation show. My name is Alex. I'll see you next time. Peace. you know, we want to see something more. We want to see more. We want to see something different, something unique, something a little bit more creative. All right, especially for a sequel.